historic occasions. And what better occasion than today when we dedicate this truly unique facility. It is my distinct honor to introduce to you today a native of Grand Rapids, President of the United States, the Honorable Gerald R. Ford.
Thank you very, very much. Gee, it's nice to be back in Kentwood and Kent County and the 5th Congressional District in the great state of Michigan, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the very warm and cordial reception. It's just nice to see you all. I told Betty I was coming out here, and she said to say hi, too. I'm honored and pleased to come here at the dedication, and I thank you, Russ, very much for the very warm welcome. As I was touring the office that you established out there last night, or the workplace, I thought to myself, 36 years ago, the first time I ran for Congress, this part of Michigan was the furniture capital of the world. The Dutch, the Polish, and the other nationality groups were the craftsmen of the whole United States in the building of the finest furniture produced in our country. It was primarily wood furniture. And all of you know that over the years, that industry has, to a significant degree, left our community. But when I come here today and see what has been built by Westinghouse and what is done by all of you, I see the skills and the craftsmanship still exists in this community. Many of your parents made the best furniture in the world 30-some years ago, and we were proud of it then. But today, you, another generation, are making the finest office furniture in the world here at Westinghouse, and I congratulate you. So I'm very proud to come here and be in the company of a very close personal friend of mine, and to have the opportunity of introducing him to all of you here at Westinghouse. President Reagan and I have a very warm and close personal friendship, and I'm delighted to see him join us in this great community at this facility, to see the skill and the craftsmanship and the accomplishments of all of you. It's wonderful to have the 40th President, Ronald Reagan, join us in the Western Michigan area. It's my honor and my privilege to introduce to you President Ronald Reagan.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I know I look at you and I know I'm looking at America's future, and it looks great. If our country is to remain prosperous, if the standard of living of our people is to be maintained, if America is to remain a leader in world affairs, we must have policies that encourage this kind of investment in the future. We aren't going to have it if politicians tax away our take-home pay, tax away the resources needed for investment, and tax the vitality out of our economy. Now, I wouldn't want to strike a partisan note, but I happen to think that America needs high tech a lot more than she needs high taxes. What we want to do is work and build and produce for growth and expansion so that all of us and our families will be better off. And I have to say something to you in just the short time that I've been here also. Family, yes, it's the center of our whole system and our whole civilization and policy in this country. But within this plant, in just this last short time, I've seen a larger family relationship that bodes well for increased productivity in our country, and it's the relationship that you all have. We say America should shoot for the stars, strive for the best, and like our Olympic athletes, go for it. And if you look close, you see it beginning to happen all over the country, and that's why things are improving. I can think of no finer example than your facility, which we're dedicating here today. And you men and women who are earning a living here by manufacturing high-quality products of which you can be proud. This plant also represents a new level of cooperation and goodwill, as I said, between management and labor. And I've been told that most all of you, management and labor, were part of the planning process, helping to rearrange the workplace in a way to maximize efficiency, laying out the space to facilitate the workflow and improve production quality. I understand that many of you who work in production were sent to customers getting some direct feedback on your work. You, all of you, are doing a fantastic job. Today, thanks to a gutsy investment and a commitment to succeed on the part of all concerned, you're putting out products that are competitive with any in the world. Now, this is part of America's new confidence, part of the new patriotism. And I think the world is about to learn that once we Americans put our mind to it and are provided the proper tools and equipment, we can outproduce, outsell, and outcompete anybody in the world. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Mr. President and President Ford, I can't tell you how much your presence has meant to every person in this room, and we indeed appreciate your being with us. And you know, I think every one of us supports, endorses, and can amplify on what the President has just stated. A combination of capital, technology, and people, and I emphasize people, can do incredible things. And you know that, and I know that, and I can tell you, Mr. President, that we have 900 of the greatest employees here that any enterprise could ever hope to have. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. And now, Mr. President, if you would join me in inaugurating this edition, we would be most honored. Let's lift this together, if we may. And let me read the inscription, if I may, and it reads, "Dedicated to the spirit of America's people, committed to technology, quality, and excellence."
Those words, dedicated to the spirit of America's people, committed to technology, quality, and excellence, ring throughout our company in the clear voice of our shared trust in the future. Our new facility is so much more than a building or a production site. It represents a focus on the future, a coming together of the best people and the best technology in a harmony that's demonstrated in our pride and in our performance. We have shown that people count, that people mean more than anything else in the success of a company based on technology. In this new facility, which is a living laboratory, a testimony to shared ideals, and a proving ground for the most advanced office environments in the world, we have taken industry leadership in quality and in excellence. We thank Presidents Reagan and Ford for lending an appropriately historic importance to the dedication of our new facility. We are grateful for their kind words and will live up to their expectations. Because at Westinghouse, we do not wait for the office of the future. The future of the office is here.